Where are the stars when the sun goes up? Every day is a possibility. The daylight, a song, a conversation. I am focused on creating stories through my paintings. The stories aren't articulated as pieces to be read. Rather, they suggest events, landscapes, or encounters that let our imagination run free. Some of my constructions are extremely simple. They present no aspiration of technical abilities, but rather a collaboration with a brief moment in which time whispers. I see my studio as a refugee, and I think again, where are the stars when the sun goes up? My name is Samuel Sarmiento, and I'm a painter. I moved here in 2012. I used to live in Venezuela, and then I decided to come to Aruba. I have been working and researching around some ideas related to the Caribbean, archetypes, folk tales, and short stories where the people here in the island connect with the environment. I'm very interested in drawing and painting as an expression tool, and I'm still working at that in this moment. I think there is a connection between the landscape and the people, and at the same time I really like to read books to get ideas, because as I said, I'm very interested in short tales. I think a short tale it's a way to get information very quick. For example, you can live an adventure, or you can see a scene related with violence or love, or maybe I don't know, about monsters. But I think short tales is a good way to see the world in a very short space of time. I really like to work with paintings, oil paintings, because it's like flesh. It's like you can feel the different surfaces, and you have enough time to think in that process. For example, when you see a landscape, there are different surfaces in that landscape. You can see the animals at the same time. There are different points of light in that painting. And if I work with oil paintings, I have enough time to think in all the point of views in a story. The people I put in my art, well, I think they are not people at all. They are like souls. They are like characters. They are different type of human beings wearing masks. Maybe they are working, or they are suffering, or maybe they are fighting, and they are in a transit. In the middle of a landscape. In this case, it's a Caribbean landscape, and I'm very interested in how people deal with different struggles in the Caribbean area, because here there are people from many with many different cultural backgrounds, nationalities, races, and I think everybody is trying to deal with a different situation. On my paintings, these situations probably are related with magic situation, or maybe with an adventure or a trip. I think it's part of my process, offer different tools to connect that characters with the people who are watching the paintings. I really like the Caribbean palette. Most of the people think that if you are living in a Caribbean area, You are going to use bright colors, red and yellow, and I'm agree with that. But if you check the work of different Caribbean painters, you are going to find that most of the landscape have a specific filter. It means that it's more like an atmosphere. It's not just about color. It's more like you are telling a story and there is a tropical atmosphere. We cannot find shadows or lines. What I'm trying to say is that I use colors to develop surfaces. It means that I'm just trying to bring the person to a different state of mind. If I use orange or gold, it's because I'm trying to move the person to a different state. That state could be related with feeling or with something else, maybe happiness or rage, or it's just like my work is related with literature. I really like to read many writers like Jorge Luis Borges or Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Roberto Bolaños, and other writers. I think, for example, on literature, there is a concept named prosopopeia. It's like when an animal has a human ability. And I put a lot of that on my works. For example, you can see cats or dogs or tigers just working, being part of the landscape. But if you see, they are communicating something, not like animals. It's more like people who are wearing masks. Everybody has different abilities or different problems or situations that are trying to solve in life. But at the same time, we use a mask to speak with other people. It means that we are using resources to stay closer to another people, or maybe to create communication. And I really like that idea, because sometimes you can be a shy person, but at the same time you use a mask, a monster mask, because you need to fight, or maybe you need to be somebody else. I think it's part of life. Everybody's trying to deal with something. Yes. I'm from Maracaibo. It's a sunny city next to a lake. And I think there is no relation between the city and the water. And probably it's a usual situation in many islands, because we are surrounded by water, but there is no real connection or a real link with the natural environment, the Atlantic natural environment. I think we need to create a new link with the water, because the water, it's like the big mother. It's like the universe. It's like infinito. And I'm surprised because every time there is a community with big problems connected to wars, or there is no food, or maybe a natural disaster, people decide to jump into the water. For example, people in Syria jump into the water trying to get a new life. People in Cuba jump into the water trying to get a new life. And I think we need to connect to the water right now. Don't expect till a big problem happens to create a connection with the big matter of the universe, with the sea. I think that's a fact. Estamos en un sitio que podríamos decir que es un paraíso, pero al mismo tiempo estamos enfrentándonos con situaciones relacionadas a la identidad que si no las resolvemos difícilmente podemos reconocernos como individuos. Quiero decir con esto que si revisamos la historia del Caribe, generalmente es una historia relacionada a colonialismo y a no depender de nosotros mismos, ya sea porque no sabemos cómo o porque no se nos permite hacer las cosas que queremos. Y entonces creo que estamos en una construcción de la identidad de todas las islas y al mismo tiempo de nuestra realidad individual, de nuestra identidad individual. Es un proceso que lo estamos construyendo ahora, justo ahora. I'm happy to participate in Caribbean Linked. One day I received an email and I said, oh wow, it's Caribbean Linked. Many good artists, great artists, has been participating in Caribbean Linked for a long time. And I think it's a good opportunity to improve my artistic practice and linked with other people who are doing stunning stuff, powerful stuff in the Caribbean. And probably we are going to discover new languages to express and connect with other islands. Bombini na Caribbean Linked. Welcome to Caribbean Linked. Bienvenidos a Caribbean Linked. Bienvenido na Caribbean Linked.